Hey everybody, we've pulled this Japanese maple from our unheated garage and it's woken up. It's pumped out all these leaves, all these buds have opened in the last maybe 3 days. So we're going to see how this goes. It's way too cold for it to be doing this, but we're going to bring it inside. We're going to keep it, we have some high output lights that we can keep this guy under, and we'll see how it does as a little experiment. You can see that this is a tree that's pretty fugly. It's got a big old wound here. It's grafted. It's a lion's head maple. And so we're going to try to address this graft here in some of our videos and look to actually clean up this wound, hopefully get a nice concave area here with a bit of carving so this callus will actually roll over and at some point in its life as it continues to grow, actually heal that completely up. This tree will mostly be used for cuttings, actually, so we'll see where it goes because it's got some pretty crazy branching in here, which as most non-bonsai grown nursery stock tend to have. If you're lucky, obviously you can find some, but in this case, we're using this guy as a means of cuttings, as a mother tree. All right, so we'll jump over to the carving and show you what we're up to. Here they are, nothing too fancy. Actually, these are cut nice, very sharp. My mother did a great job sharpening them, different sizes. We're mostly going to use this guy for gouging large sections, and this little V-cut here for taking out some smaller areas. Fantastic tools. We're hoping to do some more ginning. We have a few old junipers that we're going to work on, a couple pines that we'll be doing and refining some gins this year, so we're going to get some good work out of these, I believe. Anyway, we'll follow up with our first carving project of the year, a Shishigashira lion's head Japanese maple. All right, so here we have our carved out area. You can see it's quite recessed in here, and we exposed that bright green cambium layer, which will activate it and hopefully promote it to continue to callus over this strong growing year. You can see there's lots of growth on this tree, and we'll let it kind of do its thing this year and develop some of these long branches for cuttings, but this will also promote the strong growth of this cambium layer. So what I'll do is grab some cut paste, seal that up, be sure it doesn't dry out, and it promotes healing. So what we're going to do is throw on some artificial bark, lac balsam. Pretty good stuff. Use this on all of our cuts. You don't necessarily need it, but it does help. In this case, because we have a very fine layer of cambium exposed here, we don't want that to dry out. We want that to just continue. So I'm just going to get a glob on my finger. Actually, just work it into the wound. I'm going to fill this whole thing up. And as this heals, it will push this out of the way. Adding this will also stop bleed too if the sap's running, if you're trimming in the springtime. Pretty good stuff. Just going to slather on some homies here, put it on pretty thick, just to kind of seal that entire wound. And there we have it. Done deal. That'll be it for this tree, and we'll see how it responds to this carving. Hopefully it'll seal that up. Here's our final product. You can see the concaveness of the carving. All sealed up. It is now dried. So we'll see how that does, and goodbye for now.